So, 2020. Yeah, it's been an interesting year so far. Today I'm going to touch on a few of the big things that have happened this year. Preface, I just want to say that I'm an American living in China, so I think I will have quite a unique perspective on the events that have transpired this year. The first few weeks of the year are all calm and quiet, nothing out of the ordinary. And then week 3 comes and COVID-19 is in the news and starts affecting everyone in China. As soon as it became a big deal, the whole country quarantined as told, and no one complained about it because this is China and that's not allowed here. One of the first times we hear about COVID outside of China is Italy, where it completely overwhelmed their healthcare system, surprising just about everyone who does not live in China. On January 20th, the first case comes to the US, and after that, they keep trickling in while the government does essentially nothing. During this time, COVID somehow becomes a political issue in America, and no one seems to be paying it any mind. By the time the Americans start to quarantine, it's too late and COVID is already spreading like wildfire. Now, that might be exaggerating a bit, but I can say it hit New York much worse than it did any part of China. So far, all of China has 4,653 deaths from COVID, and New York has 32,305. Big oof on their part. Alright, I'm gonna stop reeling on the US and head back to the beginning of 2020. In China, and especially in the big cities, we wear masks a decent amount of the time anyway, just because it is polluted and it makes it easier to breathe. During the first few weeks of quarantine, no non-residents were allowed into the housing complexes, which resulted in a phenomenon I like to call Wai Mai congregations. Wai Mai being the Chinese word for takeout. Between 5 and 6 p.m., residents and delivery drivers would cycle through the areas just outside the gates, waiting to pick up and drop off dinner. Meanwhile, in America, astronauts are launched from U.S. soil for the first time in 9 years. This joint effort between NASA and SpaceX also marks the first time a commercial spacecraft has brought crew to the ISS. To finish off the video, I want to briefly touch on how COVID has affected me personally. I guess not much has changed. I still sit at my desk doing school and hanging out online, so for me, I would say the COVID experience has been an overall positive.